Okay, third video of the night. So lately, my computer, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I got a new case. And ever since I got my new case, things have been seeming to fuck up. And after today, this morning, I've actually strongly debating on switching my primary operating system to Linux. And it's weird because I have a friend, Ivan, who's really good with computers. He's certified across the board. He's a really smart guy. And he told me that when I invited him to the LAN party, he's like, I don't use Windows, I use Linux, so I may not be able to play a lot of the games. And I asked him, like, why do you use Linux? And is it because you're doing network administrating, or what's your primary purpose? And he told me because he's always getting viruses and his system's always fucking up with Windows. And I didn't think much of it at the time. Like, yeah, you just gotta take time to take care of your system and maintain it, And I after this today, though, I thought about it, and like, I work on computers a lot. I know a lot about computers, and I constantly keep up with my computer, yet I encounter problems all the time, not just with mine, but with people, everyone in general. And I actually thought about it, and it's ridiculous how many problems an experienced computer user has. And I think just the average computer user, how much problems they must come across. And I'm actually starting to debate. I mean, I have Linux already on my computer, but I'm starting to just maybe use it as a primary one now. Because it's getting ridiculous. Like I said, I had problems with my computer for the past month. Shit's been starting to happen. Just really, it's acting weird. It'll freeze up at times, run slow at times, not boot properly. And there's 5 things I thought that could be causing it. First one, I thought maybe my power supply wasn't distributing power correctly or was going bad. I just bought this power supply, though. My last one burned out. I need to get a UPS uninterruptible power supply, though, because I want to fuck up this one. But I just bought this 800 watt modular, and it's running fine. I checked the voltage levels on all the components, and it's fine. I don't think that's the cause. But the second cause, I thought maybe was my RAM's going bad. I ran checks on my memory, diagnostics and all that stuff. It's fine too. So then I'm like, okay, well maybe my motherboard, maybe the capacitors are loose. There's something on the motherboard that's not functioning. But like ran tests, and I kind of thought about it in general. I really don't think it's the motherboard either. So I just kind of left the 2 options. Either my hard drive's going bad, a hardware failure, or perhaps maybe my video card's overheating. Because I know the freezing can occur when your video card overheats, and mine's running really hot right now. I got a dual 7950 SLI card, and it gets really hot. I monitor the temperatures, and it's pretty crazy. And that would explain why it started occurring once I got my new case, because maybe the airflow isn't configured properly, maybe air is not getting into it properly. Same with the hard drive. Maybe the hard drive's overheated, just maybe it's about to die. So I took all approaches on that. I reconfigured my fans in my computer. I tried to get my video card cooled down. Still, shit still started occurring, and I was almost certain it was my hard drive. Hard drive's failing because I had really bad problems this morning. I couldn't even get my system to boot. As soon as I started it up, it logged me in automatically, and it just freeze right off the bat. So I'm like, oh shit, my hard drive's failing. I restart my computer, disk read error. I'm like, oh fuck. Check the BIOS listed in there. And then I thought back, a lot of my, for all these root causes that I'm starting to think are the issues, came about when I got my new computer case. But I also realized at the same time I got my computer case is when I got the WebRoot antivirus software from Circuit City, like 70% off. So maybe perhaps it's not a hardware issue, maybe it's a software issue. And I also realized that over the past month, my T timer, my WebRoot or SpyBot search and destroy T timer hasn't been popping up like it normally would with registry changes. So, but it always starts up automatically. I have that and SpyBot running together, and I thought maybe perhaps they're conflicting with each other. They're causing the frequent freezes. And I finally got my system to go and start up. I had to switch the SATA cables and switch the controllers. And I finally got to boot in safe mode. And once in safe mode, I just disabled the services and startup entries for WebRoot and T-Timer. Rebooted my computer, and it worked. So I think what happened was when I installed my antivirus client, it ran alongside with SpyBot and caused some issue. I'm not sure if it's WebRoot alone or if it's them two running together. But right now I have them both disabled. I'm going to look more into it. I got a copy of Norton Ghost version 14. I'm gonna get an image of my current operating system. I'm gonna mirror it over to my terabyte drive, my backup drive, and run off of that and try to figure out what's wrong with it just as a backup. So yeah, I figured out that was a software level issue, but overall, just it's crazy. I'm on the computer a lot, so it's understandable that I run across more problems, and I mess with my computer a lot more than the average user. But it's still frustrating though to have all these issues occur, and it becomes a hassle. I mean, it's not a big deal to reinstall Windows. I've done it hundreds of times. I've done it in less than reformat and reinstall Windows in less than 30 minutes. But it's just, I have this configured just as I like it, everything perfect, and I really don't want to reinstall it again. And if it does come to that, I think I'm just going to switch to Linux, because I'm really tired of this, and I need to learn Linux anyways, to learn it better at least. Maybe get a Debian distro, because right now I'm using Ubuntu, but it's like maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to be a Linux guy soon. I'm going to be a little penguin. So I just want you all to be aware of that, and fucking Hot Pockets. Alright, see you later.